Alright everybody, we're doing something totally different from what we normally do. Today we're going to do authentic Jamaican rice and peas. My wife, as some of you know, is Jamaican. Therefore, she knows how to cook this stuff because she's been doing it her whole life. What I've got here, this is actually a really good prepper food too, because almost everything here comes from a staple that can go into long-term storage. We have 1 can coconut milk, or about 2 cups. Is that what 2 cups, I think she said. We have 1 can of red kidney beans, 3 cups of parboiled rice. We have some Mrs. Dash garlic and herb seasoning. This is the salt-free stuff my wife likes. You can buy this stuff, like I said, all this stuff is a staple. You can buy these in big, huge containers. We also have 1 scotch bonnet pepper. This came straight out of the garden. And 1 medium to small onion. We have some sea salt and minced garlic. These are staples that everybody should have in their home for whatever may be coming up. So, in order to prepare, we're going to start with, what are we starting with, babe? Okay, we open up the coconut milk. Do you strain the beans? No. Alright, we do not strain the beans. See, I would have strained them. Just throw the can in there just as it is. Next, coconut milk. After you mix the coconut milk in, you then add 2 cups of water. Basically, you just fill the can of coconut milk with water and put it all in. Mix it all together.
Salt to taste.
Now we're salting to taste. That looks like about ½ a teaspoon, maybe a little less. This is by choice. Now we're also going to add 1. No, get it in front of the camera. All right, here we go. We're going to add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And the scotch bonnet pepper goes in whole. Then we're going to add a little garlic, the garlic and herb seasoning. This is one of those, we don't have an exact measurement. And we have to cut up enough. Now we're just going to put this on the stove and bring it to a boil. And we'll come back once we have this at a nice boil. We'll be back. Alright, one thing we did forget to do. These are pimento seeds. They go in whole in this mixture as well. Now we just continue to let it go until we have till it's at a boil. Alright guys, you see we are boiling now. So
Let it boil for about 10 minutes.
We're going to let it boil about 10 minutes and then we're going to come back. Smells good already. Okay, what we have is the rice has been washed and strained. This has been boiling for 5 minutes.
We strain the rice because
Strain the rice because you don't want excess water in the mix. All right, now we just stir the rice in, and then we let it cook. How long is it going to cook for?
not sure.
Okay, we're not sure. I'll time it and see how long it takes, and we'll go from there. We're on a medium to low heat there, okay? And as you see, the rice is starting to thicken up already. It's been about 5 minutes. Goal is not to let it burn on the bottom, just stir it enough to keep it from getting burned on the bottom. Alright, you see this consistency. It's been about 8 minutes, and now we're just, you see where the consistency is. We're going to let it sit. We've turned the heat way down. Now we're looking at a very, very low heat now. Now it's just a time to let the rice soak up the rest of the moisture. Alright, what we've had now is 20 minutes total cook time. And you see the moisture is gone, the rice has soaked it up, and it's done. Now what we're going to do is take it off the heat and let it cool. Now you could use this right now if you had a meat ready, fish, chicken, whatever. You could scoop this onto a plate, cover it with your meat and gravy, and you're good to go. But for right now, we're just going to do the rice and peas. Okay, I'm going to let this cool, and we'll come back after it's cooled. Anyway, okay, we're all done. For those of you that can't handle the heat, take the pepper out. As you see, all the moisture has been absorbed by the rice. Now it's ready. We're going to put it in this container here, put it in the fridge. This way we have our rice for the week. Rice and peas, we're all good to go. This makes for a full, this will feed a big family. Now there is one key thing to understand. You're going to have a little bit of burn on the bottom. Can't avoid it. Just remember, when you're getting the rice out of the pan, you don't want to throw the burn, the crispy part into your pan, into your container. So don't worry when you see a little bit. Don't worry when you see a little bit on the bottom. That's just the way it is. Right? But you don't need to put this into your pan to serve everybody. It's fine. It cleans up. And this gives you a clue as to just how much we're talking about here. This little fish, little chicken, little whatever kind of meat you want to use, and you're all set. You got plenty of rice and peas. Yeah, steak with rice on the side. We do chicken and gravy that goes over it. Any one of those makes for a fantastic meal.
And right now I'm prepared.
Primary staple here in Jamaica. All right, guys. God bless. Everybody enjoy.